Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 2 of season 7. The 0-1 Huskies taking on the 1-0 Houston Texans. A rematch of last year's Wildcard round. As the Texans looking to get some revenge after the Huskies. But the Huskies not looking to fall to 0-2. As good tackling by McMillan there at the 24-yard line, but here comes Will Pearson. Starting QB for the Houston Texans, 216 yards, 3 touchdowns off of the win last week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Somewhat of good news for the Huskies. Everybody in the division lost last week, so everybody is starting out 0-1. Pearson's goes with a read option on first down, picking up 6 on the play before tackled down by Steven Stanton. But now a 2nd and 4 from the 29-yard line. Pearson in gun, dropping back to pass here. Checks the ball down to his running back and tackled down by Travis McCain. Rose and Cone, a very good duo in the backfield for the Texans. Gonna have to look to contain both of them. 1st and 10 from the 35. Pearson under center. So you run to Rose once again, in White with a nice tackle. Rose only picking up 6 as he seems to be taking on that bell cow role this year. As Cone him split a lot of time last year. But a 2nd and 4 from the 41-yard line. They go right back to the run as Gage finally catches up to Rose down to the 21-yard line, and the Houston Texans are in business to begin this game. As the Huskies tried to send a blitz on that play, just didn't come in. Now a 1st and 10 from the 21. Texans right outside of the red zone. Go with another option play here. And Pearson breaking off of tackles now. Was laid out by Steven Stanton, but somehow stayed on his feet. Down to the 7-yard line now. 1st and goal. Pearson under center. And a dime into the end zone, splitting both Steven Stanton and Shane. What a throw from Will Pearson, and a rough start once again for this Huskies defense, playing once again a top QB in the league. As the Texans are not a cupcake team, as they've made the playoffs multiple times the past couple of seasons. A rough game last year against them in the wild card. As here comes Josh in the offense coming out. Josh was 22 of 44, 330 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And he's got to be more accurate this week. There's no question about it. Has to hit his receivers. 1st and 10 from the 25. Bunch to the left. But it's a run to Drew Stevens, who only picks up 3 on that carry. He had a very good week last week. Averaged 7.5 yards per carry. And the running game has to get the ball more, as he wasn't the only one with a good game. Sutherland and Flynn both had very good carries. As they go right back to Stevens there, picking up another gain of around 4 or 5. Picking up will be a 3rd and 2 from the 33-yard line. As my camera angle is messed up. 3rd and 2 from the 33. Play action pass. Josh delivers it right to Jamal on that one, trucking his way forward for the 1st down. Was stumbling all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 40. Josh under center, has Flynn in the backfield. It's a handoff to Flynn. He's not able to get any yardage on that one at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 40. 2 tight ends on the field. Play action pass. As Damian comes away with that one, stiff arming his way past one down to the 39-yard line. As Damian is hype after that 20-yard pickup there. 1st and 10 from the 39. Josh under center here. 2 receivers on the field. Play action pass. Going across the middle of the Hunter, and it's a laser down to the 25-yard line, and this offense is moving. 1st and 10 from the 25. All 3 tight ends on the field here. 1 receiver on the field for the Huskies. Play action pass here. Josh to the end zone. Damian swatted away. What a play by the DB. Thought Josh put just enough on it to get it to Damian, and a great recovery by the DB to swat it away. And Josh goes right back to Damian on that one. And Burris, I believe that is, makes a nice play on Damian. Now a 3rd and 10 from the 25. Empty look here for the Huskies. As they go with man across the board, and he had Connor Kelly for what could have been a touchdown. And another poor, inaccurate throw by Josh forces another field goal here for the Huskies. And we saw this multiple times last week. Josh still trying to find the rhythm coming back from injury. Has to find it a little bit quicker than this, though. Huskies now down 7-3 late in this 1st quarter. James Aldridge kicks this one deep to around the 1. That's where the Texans will return it. And Kitchens able to slow him up so others can come tackle Mitchell down at the 25-yard line. And Will Pearson with a great start to the game. Same with the run game. We'll begin at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Pistol look for the Texans here. They go right back to Rose, who's breaking tackle after tackle. Finally brought down at the 33-yard line. Picking up 8 on that play after breaking what looked to be at least like 4 or 5 tackles on that play. 2nd and 2 from the 33. And Kitchens is flying in there for a loss of 3 on the play. And he has been one of our best players so far to begin this season. And now a 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line. As Dylan got too far upfield, and easy 1st down for Flynn and the Texans as the 1st quarter comes to an end. Huskies down 4. Texans are driving with the ball though. First and 10 from the 38. A bunch to the right. As some pressure got there, but Dylan beat on the play and tackled down by Steven Stanton. Flynn able to get a lot of separation on that crossing route. Will be a 1st and 10 from the 45. Tight look for the Texans here. Huskies send a blitz here. Larry Sims comes in on the run. Finds his tight end. Pearson 5 for 5 to begin this game. Finds his tight end Syria, one of the better tight ends in the league as well. And right now, the Huskies have no answer for this Texans offense. White with a nice tackle there on Rose. Picking up the 1st down to the 34. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. 3 tight ends on the field for the Texans here. One of them coming in motion. And Vigil Hatcher's laid out by Rose. Came in screaming, and Rose was taking none of it. Absolutely stiff-armed the mess out of Vigil Hatcher right there. Now a 2nd and 2 from the 25-yard line. Another broken tackle by Rose, and down to the 18-yard line, and the Texans are just punching this defense in the face repeatedly. And they have no answer right now. 1st and 10. Across the middle field, nearly picked off by Darrell White, which would have changed this whole game around. Darrell White drops that one. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line now. Texans switching the play at the line here. They go underneath. And Shane finally brings him down, as Riles is hurt off of the tackle by Shane. Might have landed awkwardly on that shoulder. But a 3rd and 1 from the 9-yard line. As Caden got some pressure, forces a throwaway. It looked like Will had all day to throw that football, but Caden finally got in, forces a throwaway, and the Texans have to settle for 3 here on 4th and 1. To go up 7 once again midway through this 2nd quarter. So far, this Huskies defense has no answer for this Texans offense. As Gage is back to return this one. The rough week last week returning kicks. This one goes to the 24-yard line. That's where Josh and this offense will begin. 1st and 10 from the 24. 4 receivers on the field for the Huskies. Connor able to hang on to that one for a pickup of 5. Pressure got to Josh, got it out just in time. 2nd and 5 from the 29-yard line. A bunch to the right for Josh here. Josh to Hunter, able to stand in the pocket, deliver a dime on while getting laid out. Picking up the 1st down once again, as the Huskies are moving. With 3 minutes left in this 1st half. Josh under center. The handoff to Drew Stevens. Stevens trucks one guy, picks up 7 on the carry. Will be a 2nd and 3 from the 46. 2:30 left in the first half, I should say. Josh to Drew Stevens, wide open, stiff arming his way down to the 23-yard line. Josh saw the wheel route immediately, found Drew, hits him in stride. That one will end or bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Huskies right at the brink of the red zone. Texans defense looking to get a stop. First and 10 now. Texans bring both of their safeties down. Hunter goes up, makes a great catch. Down at the 6. Josh saw the blitz, just kind of threw that one up for Hunter to go up and get it. Hunter did not let him down that time. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line now. Trips to the left for Josh here, as he goes straight to Drew Stevens in the flat, who's into the end zone for a Huskies touchdown. Couple of huge catches by Drew Stevens on that drive. Tying up the game here. 10-10 with 1:27 left in this 1st half. Texans do have all 3 timeouts though. Be interesting to see what they elect to do. As Shane and Sutherland able to bring him down at the 17-yard line, and that's where Will Pearson and the offense for the Texans will take over. 1st and 10. Rose in the backfield. They elect the pass here. Pearson sliding down right before Kitchens is able to hit him. He laid them out earlier in this game, not looking to take another one of those. Empty look here for the Texans, but only 45 seconds left. They decided to milk some clock. Nearly picked off by Jackson. Will be a 3rd and 1, but Texans probably just going to run this one out. Play it safe here. They might not even hike this ball, just bring it straight. They do hike it though. And Kitchens and Jackson able to bring him down at the 31-yard line. That will end the first half. Tied ball game, 10-10 here in Houston. The Huskies are going to have to get this running game rolling. They're going to have to stop the Texans' running attack. They just got to tackle better on defense. And offense just going to have to continue with the run here. As Gage will return this one a couple yards deep in the end zone. Has some really good blockers, and Gage is off to the races. Past the 50. And no one's going to get him to the 10. 5. Touchdown, Gage Bloodgood. What a kick return touchdown. As he gives the Huskies a 7-point lead right out of the half. I believe that is his 12th kick return touchdown of his career. Started off as a poor kick returner. A lot of people wanted him gone as a kick returner, and then finally found his groove as it has been one of the better ones in the league ever since. 1st and 10 now. They go with an RPO here. Great blocking. I guess Shane's able to bring him down there. Tripped him up and stumble all the way down. And now a 1st and 10 from the 30. Jackson just a tad bit out of position. Syria able to pick up 8 on that catch. The Huskies tried to send a blitz and get aggressive. Saw that last week and it did not go well. It was a huge touchdown for the Bears this week. Not the same as an incomplete on that pass. Had 2 attempts to catch it, but there's a flag on the play. They had an offensive lineman downfield. Wouldn't have mattered either way. And we're going to accept that. But C.J. Hunter is hurt on the play. And that is not a good sign for this Huskies defense. As we'll see former Husky now, current Husky, Trey Gordon in for CJ for the time being. As Pearson sliding down, picking up 6 on that carry. Will be a 3rd and 1. Have to see the news on CJ though. 3rd and 1 from the 39. Gage just a tad bit out of position. Riles just got behind him a little bit as a foot sprain for CJ. Gonna keep him out for the rest of this drive at least. See Gordon and probably more of some Donovan Grimes out there as Rose takes that one for a gain of 6. Luckily for the Huskies, CJ's injury is not a long-term injury. But a 2nd and 4 from the 48-yard line. As it's a check down here, and Darrell White and Steven Stan able to lay out Rose at the 49. Empty look now for the Texans here on 3rd and 3. As wide open, Steven Stanton couldn't keep up with his man. As he's off to a poor start to begin this season. They're an all-pro type season last year. Off to a really poor start. As Shane and Gage bring down Rose after he makes a couple of people miss, and Jackson and Gage included in that. Down to the 30-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 30. As that one is a great catch by Wheeler. The receiver continuously getting open against our best corner, Steven Stain. Now a 1st and 10 from the 13. This one's a handoff to Rose. Brought down by Vigil Hatcher from behind. Picking up 4, and you see him cutting that back to the side CJ would have been at. Every time he's doing it. Shows you he doesn't. They want to attack Trey Gordon right now. They go across the middle of the field. Syria able to hang on to that one in traffic. Now a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. As the Texans once again have no answer. No answer for, or the Huskies have no answer for this Texans offense as Rose trips up but stumbles into the end zone. And they tie the game up late in this 3rd quarter. Took majority of that 3rd quarter off. See what the offense could do here. Gage will get it around the goal line. And he fumbles back-to-back weeks. Gage Bloodgood. As he just had a kick return to give him the lead. This time, fumbling. As CJ is still not out there. Huskies send a blitz though. As Pearson sliding down once again before taking a hit. Picking up 4 on that carry. Now a 2nd and 6 from the 15-yard line. Bunch to the left for the Texans. As Vigil Hatcher got in on that play. Forces a throwaway from Pearson. And this defense has to hold him to 3. You see Gage on the field. Disappointed in himself after giving up the ball once again. In back-to-back weeks. A 3rd and 6 from the 15. As Caden gets in and gets the sack on Pearson. Caden was tired of Pearson running around. Comes away with a huge sack to end the 3rd quarter. And the Texans will now kick a field goal here to begin the 4th. And it's right down the middle. As the Texans take a 20-17 lead here. We'll see how they bounce back after the fumble on the kick return. As Gage will return it once again. Gage just had to make one man miss, but tackled down at the 26-yard line. Nearly had another return for a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 26. Huskies offense struggling mightily today. But this one goes to Drew Stevens, and he loses one on the play. We'll see if this offense can pick up a little bit of a rhythm here. 2nd and 11 from the 25. Go right back to Drew Stevens, and he's able to pick up the 1st down. Only has 5 carries this game, and I don't think Steven Sutherland even has 1. 1st and 10 from the 38. Josh under center here. And it's a handoff to Drew. Picking up 1 once again. Second and 9 from the 39. Isaiah Flynn in the backfield here. As he takes a handoff, falling forward for a gain of 6 on that play. Only his 2nd touch of the game. Big 3rd down here for the Huskies with 5 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter. 4 receivers set. Josh to Hunter picks up the 1st down. Josh has been pretty accurate ever since that first drive, but just hasn't gotten the ball a lot. Now a 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Play action pass here. As Josh takes a sack as Nothing was really open. Whitehead came in pretty quickly on it. 2nd and 21 from the 39-yard line. Josh to Hunter once again. Hunter gets all of the sack yardage back and 3 more. We'll make it a 3rd and 7. Most likely 4-down territory here for the Huskies on what could be their final drive of the game. As Peterson wide open downfield, down to the 25-yard line. A great throw by Josh there. Peterson with his first catch of the game. They're having a pretty solid week 1. Now a 1st and 10 from the 25. Bunch to the left. Josh just going to take off and use his legs there. Nearly picking up the 1st down. Picks up about 9.5. 2nd and inches from the 15. Drew Stevens in the backfield for the Huskies here. Stiff arming his way past one, but the offensive lineman got in his way. Robinson, the 2nd-year tackle, right in the way of Drew Stevens. Couldn't pick up the 1st down. Now a 3rd and 2 from the 17. Last play before the 2-minute warning here. Josh to Hunter, wide open, into the end zone, touchdown Huskies. What a play before the 2-minute warning. But did the Huskies score too quickly, giving Will Pearson 2 minutes left and all 3 timeouts to go score a touchdown here, as James Aldridge kicks this one deep. Another nail biter here in week 2. As the Texans, Mitchell just needs it in the end zone. And we'll see. CJ Hunter still not out there. 1st and 10 from the 25. As they go with a check down underneath, and Jackson with a good play on Syria, deflecting the ball away. Will be a 2nd and 10 now from the 25. As a great play there by Steven Stanton, was not beat on the slant. Now a 3rd and 10 from the 25. Could be 4-down territory here for the Texans. They can't pick it up, but wide open on the play is Syria, down to the 48. As the D-line got no push up front. Desperately missing CJ right now. He is off to a solid start so far this season. 1st and 10 from the 48. Texans using a lot of clock here. With a nice tackle from Jackson. Only a gain of 4 for the backup tight end. 2nd and 6 for the Texans. Vigil Hatcher's coming in. He hits the quarterback. They're going to call him for a roughing the passer. That's going to give him really good field position. As I wish we could see the hit. That's going to bring him all the way down to the 28-yard line. Trips to the left now for Pearson here. As wide open left all alone. And he's into the end zone. What a play. I believe that's Riles, one of their best players on the team, finding a way to get into the end zone with 48 seconds left and giving the Texans the lead once again. As now it comes down to Josh. Can he do it? Last week he couldn't. This week he'll have at least all 3 timeouts to work with. As Gage takes another hard hit but tackled at the 23. 45 seconds left. 3 timeouts to at least get in field goal range here for Josh and the Huskies. Empty look to begin the drive, and that is not a good start for Josh as he had Hunter. Hunter just couldn't connect with him. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 23. Josh gonna take off on this one, using his legs, sliding down at the 37-yard line, and a timeout with 36 seconds left. Huskies staying in this empty look here. Texans haven't figured out how to stop it yet. 1st and 10. And they send a blitz now. Josh across the middle. Misses Hunter once again. And no pressure. Standing in the pocket. Can't hit his best target. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 37. Texans send a blitz here. Josh to Hunter. Hunter hangs onto that one, breaks the tackle, and gets out at the 47. Went right back to him on the play. Now a 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. And that one's picked off. That one will do it. As Josh was laid out trying to go to Kylo underneath. And just a bad throw that goes back for 6. And your Orlando Huskies are going to fall to 0-2 on the season. With one of the hardest schedules in the NFL. Texans get the revenge. Knocking off the Huskies. Gage will return this one. Down to the 19. This is the last couple of plays of the game here. 1st and 10 from the 19. As Josh tried to thread a tight needle and nearly did it. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 19 for the Huskies. 9 seconds left in this one. Finds Hunter downfield and he steps out at the 40. Was a really solid game from Josh before that last throw. As he got laid out trying to hit his receiver underneath and just couldn't get him the ball. As he takes a deep shot here to Kylo. And Kylo's going to get into the end zone, at least making the score look a little bit closer. But no time remaining. Texans will hang on to this victory by 3. As we'll check out some of the stats here. Another 3-point loss for the Huskies. Josh with a way better game this week. 130.1 QB rating, 15 of 22, 267 yards, 3 touchdowns. Had to throw out a sack, interception. As the rushing game was kind of non-existent. Have to get Steven Sutherland the ball. Hunter, 8 catches, 115 yards, and a touchdown. Drew Stevens had a touchdown. Kylo, that 60-yard touchdown, but it was really the Hunter show this week. No sacks allowed by the offensive line. Gage led the team in tackles with 8. Shane right behind him with 7. Caden and Kitchen with a tackle for loss. Caden with a huge sack. No picks on the game. A pass deflection from Keith Jackson and Darrell White. No forced fumbles. But the fumbling on the kickoffs have hurt us in back-to-back weeks. And then a costly interception by Josh late in the game. As the Huskies sitting at 0-2. And they're going to have to hit the drawing board quickly. As they cannot fall to 0-3. As we take on the Eagles next week. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.